Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing good today. So I'm just going to be doing this look. It's kind of like a fall look. I'm just using some dark lipstick, some kind of neutral eyes, but I think a little bit different than what you would normally see. So it's just something fun and hopefully you guys like it. Alright, so I'm starting with bare face and I'm going to be using the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. I'm using Sand Beige and Buff because my skin is kind of right in the middle at the moment. Alright, and then I will just stab this everywhere and blend it out. Alright, so that's it for the foundation. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. I've been using the Exuviance Cover Blend, and once again I have two shades, light and beige, and I'll mix those. So just any blemishes or spots that you want to cover, go ahead and do that. Alright, then the next step for me is powder, and I'm using the MAC Blot pressed powder. This foundation tends to be a little bit, I'm not going to say greasy, but a little bit oily on me, so I like to try to use more of like a mattifying powder. Alright, and next is under eye concealer, and for that I'm mixing the Exuviance Beige Concealer with my Cargo Blu-ray concealer in 01. This is like probably one of the best concealers I've ever owned, so it's good. If you have problems with dark circles or with creasing concealers, I would give it a try because it's great. Sometimes I mix it with different concealers, but even just on its own it works really well. I always just use my ring finger to apply it. I find it works, it's usually the best if I want it to look natural, and just kind of helps warm up the coverage. Alright, last concealer, I know I'm using one more concealer, is the Everyday Minerals Multi-Intensive. It's just a mineral concealer of some kind, just because this really gives me that little extra boost of coverage that I like to have and kind of just brightens it up underneath my eyes. This will last me pretty well all day for the under eye concealer, so that's always a big part because I don't like to touch up during the day at all. Right, then I'm going to set that with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Alright, and that's it for my base face, and then I will show you the eyes next. Alright, so you want to start with your eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Palladio Herbal eyeshadow primer. Okay, and then I'm using one of my favorite palettes that I've gotten recently. It's the Revlon Colorstay in Attitude. It's really decently priced and I love the colors. I think they're really pretty, kind of just lighter colors for fall or even spring. They look good too. So the first color I'm going to use is this top one here, number 2. Just kind of a silvery taupe color, light silvery taupe I would say. And we're going to put that on the eyelid. Stuff isn't as pigmented as I wish it might be or as it could be, so just make sure you press it on there really well so you get a good amount of color payoff. Alright, the next color I'm going to use is the number 3, which is a lighter of the 2 browns. I'm using my tapered eyeshadow brush by Red Earth. Let's get some on there. So we're kind of almost going to do a little like wing up and out. So you don't want it to be too intense, but it won't be just because it's a pretty light color. But go ahead and take it into the crease, the outer crease, and then just bring it out to the end of the eyebrow a little bit. So just something like that. Really simple, but yet something kind of different than just crease color, I guess. Alright, then I'm going to take a little bit larger blending brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. And just kind of blend the edges out a little bit. So if you got it a little too dark, this will help soften it. Okay, then I'm going to use the highlight color, which is a real nice kind of matte light pink. Ooh, there's my hair on there. That's nice. Alright, and then last little thing I want to do is add a touch of a highlight kind of to the inner corners of the eye. I'm using MAC Jest, which is just a really pretty little touch of peachy pink color. And I'm using my MAC 219 brush for this. So I'm just going to add a little bit on the tear duct. And even a little bit on the outer corner as well. Alright, the next step is eyeliner, and I'm using just a dark brown by Prestige called Carbon Brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and tightline, so that's just going right into the upper lashes with the liner. A little bit will probably get down on your waterline, and that's okay, that'll look nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my eyebrows with a brow gel. You can fill yours in if you want. Probably the more natural / darker looking brows the better, just since it's fall and everything else is kind of darker. And then I will put on mascara, and then I'll show you the cheeks and the lips. Alright, so the eyes are now finished, and for blush I'm using MAC Dame, which is definitely kind of a plummy pink. You can use something darker if you want, it's up to you depending on your skin tone, or just kind of what color you like, but something kind of more on the plummy side will be good because that'll go with the lipstick that we're going to use. Alright, so for the lips, I'm using a lip liner, which is going to be very important for any kind of dark or bright lipstick you may use. I'm using actually an Avon one in Deep Plum is the color. See if I can pronounce that. Then the lipstick is also by Avon. It's something older, probably they don't have it, but it's called Plum Orchid. So it's basically just a really nice deep plum color. It doesn't go on this dark, it's going to go on more like that. So some kind of color like that, or really anything you want. You can go for more of a burgundy, you know, something with a little more red. You could go for even something more purpley, brown if you're warm toned, you know, whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and I will fill them in as well so that the lipstick lasts longer. Alright peeps, so this is my finished fall runway inspired look. I just say runway because I was looking at some pictures earlier to get some inspiration, and this is kind of what I came up with based on those looks. I honestly didn't see that many of the kind of plum lip colors. I saw a lot of reds and stuff, but I'm not tired of red, but just a lot of people wear red, and I think, I mean, I feel like this color could definitely go for this year and this kind of trendy season stuff, whatever it is, if I knew anything about that. Anyway, it's just a simple look. I think it's really cool and fun, so yeah, hopefully you like it, and hopefully you try it out. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.